was needed. Claiming black as night, cloistered in injustice, dead in the eye of time. Nobody's losing. Faces merge and change, but your face remains the same. The swallows will be here by the door. When we're finally sober, they'll be gone.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to a pop-up again. Haha. It is a holiday up here in Ontario, so I have the day off, and I would like to get some more words done. So here we are. Yeah, I'm excited. I am currently in chapter 23 of my vampire romance. So, confessions have been made. So, dealing with all the emotions these characters are having and trying to figure out where the chips are going to land. But yeah, that's what's going down. If you're new here, I'm Laura Nettles. I mostly write horror, although I am doing paranormal romance. So, yeah, fun times. I do have one book out. It's called Tiny Shivers. It is a collection of short stories, flashes, and travels with illustrations. But, say hello to everybody. JC was the first one here. Hello. And Felicia. Hello. And Jennifer. Hello. And CB. It's not 1 a.m. this time. Yay. Welcome. Hello, Cool Gamer. Hello, Violet. Welcome. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, so just going down with trying to get this thing to work. So I have been spending some time sitting thinking, like, what would happen next? So all the thoughts. So I do have some questions ready for this stream. The first one, of course, is the classic. What are you working on? I will be working on this draft of Crimson Strings. So I have hit about 48,000 words so far in this novel. It is the first of a trilogy. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it. It's coming along. I never really got this far in it before with this much consistent character depth. So it's nice. I did get through 22 chapters last draft before I decided I needed to start over and rework the characters and their motivations, like nail them down from the beginning because I pantsed it. So I am almost caught up with what I wrote last time, even though I already have more words and chapters because I started a little bit earlier in the story this time. But yeah, it's coming along good. So they're finally together again. They have been separated and tortured. So now they're back together again. CP says Stark for President 1, Operation MCU, final draft. Amazing. Love it. So, I was thinking we could start off with a 25-minute sprint and just oscillate between 25s and 30s. Yeah. So, this morning I was like, I'm going to go to the library and write. Libraries are closed because it's a holiday. So libraries were not an option. I was like, maybe I'll go to a park and write. It's been raining. I'm not taking a laptop outside to write in the open. So I ended up going to a coffee shop, and then a fight broke out in the coffee shop. It was fabulous. So, oh, good old times. Um, Luckily, no punches were thrown. It was mostly just verbal altercation. But yeah, it was not pleasant. So I didn't stay too terribly long in the coffee shop. But yeah, I'm back home. I've taken a nap and I'm ready to get some words. Let's see. Jennifer says working on project Surviving the Broken Glass. Ooh, that's a fun title. Yeah, this guy wandered in and tried to steal a breakfast sandwich out of the fridge thing. He literally stole it and then sat down at a table with it for like 10 minutes without paying for it. And then finally, an employee came up to him and was like, "What's going on?" And then, yeah, fun times. Working on a domestic thriller for now. Ooh. I'm going to write this over the next 2 weeks, and then Preptember and Preptober begins. Ooh. That is awesome. BRB, got to do my vitals. Awesome. Depending on area of Toronto, I'm not surprised. Yeah. I mean, it was kind of down by the waterfront, but yeah. I'm kind of chilling today because I wrote 3,500 words yesterday. I'm a little burnt out. Ooh, productivity. By the way, hi everybody. Hello, JL. Welcome. Yeah. So I do have a first sprint pulled up. I'm thinking of starting with a 25. Ta-da! It's all gray and gloomy and rainy, and it's so nice, and I love it. But yeah, let's see. Renee, hey! But getting things around the house done. Kids go back to school tomorrow, so I'll be writing soon. Ooh. Yeah, like the lakefront is a pretty nice district, but it's the office application is right next to the underpass of the freeway. So a lot of more sketchy folk hang out around the freeway underpass, I guess. Yeah. Anyways, fun times. So during the sprint, I wish us all the best of luck to getting all the words. And I have another question for you to think about, to ponder as you write. Would you want to live in the world of your story? Dun dun dun. And let's begin our first sprint in 3, 2, 1, go. We did the first friend! And we have some people! Look at this! Some amazing humans.
Hello.
Ah, yes. Hi! Would you like to introduce your beautiful face?
Sure. Hi, friends. I am Desiree M. Ortega. You can find me on YouTube under Coffee Reading Writing, and I stream Monday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern over on YouTube. I stream Tuesday through Friday over on twitch.tv/Desiree M. Ortega, and I am one half of the writing duo Deslare, and we currently have new releases, a new series coming out tomorrow. Holy shnikes. Yeah, tomorrow. So good times. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome.
I am sort of in the darkness because weather doesn't know what to do with itself right now. It's like storming, then it's sunny, then it's storming. It's whatever. I'm in the shadows. You probably have seen my face. I'm Esther. I'm a Puerto Rican writer aspiring to be a hybrid author. I don't know what I'm signaling. What?
Everyone.
What else? I am the author of Marina the Vampire, which is a serialized paranormal romance available through Kindle Vella, Coffee, and Patreon. They are, what, 38 episodes? So you have easily 60,000, 60K words of a story there. So, and what else? I usually somewhere on the interwebs. I am not making any promises about live streams on my own because after July, promises and I are not vibing. So,
Awesome.
I feel that.
Okay. I am writing very emotional part of the story right now. It's
The
like,
boys again.
no, they've Victor has confessed that they are soulmates.
That's a big thing.
And Hadrian is coming to terms with it and deciding what to do about it. So they both don't feel like they deserve each other. And so they're both like in this downward spiral of like, is it even possible for the happily ever after to happen? Because I don't deserve it. The other person does, but I don't. And it's like, oh no! Oh no!
You do deserve it, both of you.
I deserve happiness.
Boys. Oh, they do.
Yes,
Yeah.
they have a red string of fate. Only Victor can see the string, and Satan, but Victor can see it, and so Hadrian can't see it yet. He will gain the ability. Yeah, I'm just. They just had their first real kiss without any aphrodisiac and without subterfuge going down. So it's like, it's a real relationship.
It was a
now.
genuine,
It was a genuine one. So I'm like, what is happening?
She's so cute. Oh,
Yeah.
please.
Oh,
Love it.
that's. I'm here avoiding the same thing like Estefania because she almost got a confession from her love interest. She's like, nope, this is not how you're gonna confess. I'm out.
What? I don't hear you. What? La 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 la.
She was like, are you confessing? He's like, maybe. And she's like, nope. Turned around and
Yeah,
left.
bye.
And I'm like, girl.
Wow.
She's like, nope, I'm out.
So you can have me sobbing. Got it. We'll see. We'll see. This is chapter 23, so it's been a long time coming.
Oh my god, slow as bird. Except we've had tidbits, but
Is
is different.
it really a slow bird? I don't know.
no, because there's been tidbits, but emotionally slow.
Yes.
Emotionally.
Yes.
Slow burn.
Oh gosh. Yes, Roy. I know.
Oh,
Hello.
Eva.
Hello, my handsome dude. He's so cute. Oh, look at that stretch. I can't stand it. He's too cute
Hey,
for his own
Roy.
good.
The goodest of boys.
He is the goodest of boys. Okay, so scrolling back up. To answer the question, would you want to live in the world of your story? Are there any worlds
Like
you would
the
want to live in?
current or any of
Any.
the stories?
I mean, other than my dystopians, which I do not want to live in at all. The rest of mine are contemporary, but at least I would, location-wise, love to live in the Pacific Northwest where my stories takes place because I feel like I would thrive there. But we'll see for sure in another couple weeks when I actually go to Seattle. So
Roy.
will it be everything I ever
mean-
imagined?
More.
I mean, the holiday romance is inspired in the little town that I live in, Virginia. So that already happened, sort of.
Mhm.
Marina is usually between New York and Pennsylvania. Since I've been to New York so many times, I don't need to live there.
I was born there. I'm like,
What else?
Roy.
I mean, if it's a fantastical world, I do have, and I show it backstage to some of you guys. It's a very old map that I show you guys. That it's that entire like world. I mean, the series is called Evren something. I'm not gonna give it all away, obviously. And since it's a very much a full fantasy world, I'll be like, maybe just to try it out. I could be conniving and manipulative enough to survive.
Nice. Yeah,
Very
no, I
nice.
definitely don't want to be in my dystopian worlds. They're ugly. They're very sad, especially for women. Oof.
Mm-mm.
Ugh. Oh, no, thank you.
Of my horrors, I'm good.
Really? None of them calling for you.
My paranormal romance, I still think I'm good.
You're like current life. It's good.
It's livable where I'm at currently.
Do you want to be in the neighborhood with Miss Sundu?
Okay, Nightmare Lane could be fun. Of all my worlds, I would rather live on Nightmare Lane.
Nice. Which is ironic being the name.
You know. So Felicia says, no, my stories are too dangerous. I'm afraid of my shadow. So no.
No.
CB does not want to live in New York during the blip. Understandable.
Yep.
JL says, my story takes place in this world between Buffalo and New York City, so my answer would have to be no. I'd much rather be in a fantasy land than in present day.
Oh, for real. Take us all.
Jennifer says, the town of my story is loosely based off the small town I grew up in, so I would definitely want to live in the world of my story.
Nice.
Awesome. Next says, I'm going to say no. Fantasy worlds sound great in our heads. In practice, not so much.
Especially when you have to usually survive because it's kind of like old school skills you need.
Do they have prescription glasses in the world?
That's the thing. I like the apocalypse. I'm screwed. I'm blind as a bat. I got contacts on. I'm like a negative 5.5. I am blind. So I'm like, if I'm in the apocalypse, I can't have glasses on. They'll fall off. They'll break. Contacts, I can only sleep in them for so long before they dry out. That's it. I'm gonna easily be taken, and I'm the first to die.
That's why I said I'm conniving and manipulative enough to survive. I don't know if I'll thrive, but I can survive long enough to be like,
guys,
she lived her life. Not a long life, not a short life, just a life.
I'd have to raid an eye doctor place and for at least to like have a few months, and then we'll see what happens when the few months run out.
Yeah. Violet says, well, a glittering cage takes place in an alternate version of Earth that is not different, really, beyond man-made islands created in an attempted treaty that end up as tourist attractions. Sounds intriguing. Jesse! Since I only write in our current world, I'm already living in it.
Fair.
Yeah. Aoife says, I'd be down to visit, but I'd like to come home again. Valid. And Violet says, continued, Project God's World, however, I would love to live on. Technology built into the land so it all works in unison. Though the gods walking around might be a deal breaker.
Ooh.
I don't know. Do you have a romantic chance with them? That won't end with being turned into a spider or something?
Or can you turn into them?
Oh.
So many possibilities.
Are you a demigod?
Oh. Or will your child be?
Eva returned back from school shopping.
Oh my gosh, that's right. It's that time of year for y'all.
And Nick is lurking. I see. Working on a lap blanket as a way to take it easy. Hope you all are well. Sounds amazing. And hello, Grayson. If you guys don't know, Grayson is a wonderful, fabulous human being, and they do make maps. Because they are
very cool.
Talking about colors in the rainbow. Angel Faye came and went to sleep. Okay. The answer for them, though, was I would love to live in my story's world.
Cool.
And Tiffany is super close to be done with the ghostwriting project.
Like, literally.
Yeah. Absolutely. I've loved it in the Christmas Town and Peach Ridge.
Yeah.
Maybe even the apartment building with the neighbors. I need love, too.
Just so happens somehow all these neighbors just keep finding love. Wait, some crazy thing going on. I don't know.
Grayson said, yes, I'd be an apothecary and have an herb garden.
Ooh, yeah.
It's all figured out.
That would be cool.
Let's see, and Tiff has moved on to formatting. CB got 64 words.
Nice.
Oh boy, when you said Tuesday, I thought, oh, in a few days. I forgot today is Monday.
I feel that so hard, Grayson, because that's where my mind's at. I thought it was Sunday for some reason. I was like, oh, Laura's streaming on a Sunday for us.
I streamed yesterday too.
I completely still thought it was Sunday.
It's a holiday today, so I have the day off work, so I can stream to my heart's content.
That's right. Happy Civic Day.
Thanks. JL says 283. I can read. Scrolling. I still remember the first time my guy told me he loved me.
They need to interview you, Eva, for inspiration.
The thing is, Hadrian has already confessed that he used to be in love with Victor. And so the words used to have been circling in Victor's mind for chapters and chapters. And so it's like,
It's like, how he dare said used to.
He doesn't feel it anymore. But then Victor's also like denying.
Hadrian is lying to himself. He's like,
everyone's in denial. Everyone's in denial here.
Even Niall's in denial.
Oh, Niall.
Let's see. He didn't think I knew Spanish. I don't think I acknowledged that I knew, he said, for some days. See, I don't regret that. I do regret that part now, though. Let's see. All full up on the dystopian living. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we have enough. We don't need a worse.
So does this sentence make sense? The 87th floor balcony of Stark Tower stretched along the floor's perimeter. I think it does.
I will take the word perimeter out because it feels a little self-explanatory.
I mean, I don't
That's
mind
just
it.
my take.
87th floor balcony of Stark Tower stretched along the floor's perimeter. Well, I guess if you spoke about what floor before that, or where you're at, location wise. But I think it works.
Let's see. And yes, Roy showed up.
Wait, is it a full wrap? Is that why we're using the word perimeter?
Yeah,
Because it's a full
the
wrap?
balcony wraps around the entire floor.
Okay, that's now I was like, why we're specifying unless you're wanting someone
Oh,
to
the
be
floor of the 87. Hello. Yes. Okay. Yes. 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 It works.
if that's the imagery you want someone to have in their head, if they imagine things, because some people don't imagine what they read.
Ow, I just scratched my face. Ignore.
And it just jumped. There it goes. Okay. Let's see. So Eva would live on Nightmare Lane. I could be the witch with the big spooky house at the end next to the graveyard.
Hey.
Let's see. CB would live in Orlando
Really?
or Houston, Texas.
Don't
Word of
go to
advice.
Orlando.
Don't.
Go to Florida. Just
Don't.
nowhere in Florida.
Florida's a mess.
Especially Orlando. It's
Yeah.
got actually the highest crime rate in the state, too. So it's
Yeah.
it's not wonderful. Disneyland's the only nice bubble in it.
Yeah, and that's
world,
because they're
Disney World.
managing. And Texas.
Oh, I've never been, so I don't know.
depends. So
Ooh.
I got my end of day supply started of glasses.
I'm actually in the process of getting new glasses, so yeah.
I need new glasses. These frames are getting hammered.
My frames are hammered and old prescription officially. So my contacts are new prescription, but my glasses aren't yet. So I'm like, oh, I gotta change that.
The only contacts I have are costume contacts, so they make your eyes bigger and they're fun
Oh.
colors.
Ooh, but
They didn't
what
have
do you think-
exactly my prescription, so they're almost my prescription.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, don't they need to be prescription though? Because then you won't be able to see out of them.
Mhm.
Nice.
I mean, but you will still look pretty, even if you're blind.
I know, but being blind really sucks. I hate.
But I will look pretty.
I get anxiety when I can't see clearly. I like my friend was the opposite. Her anxiety lessened when she wouldn't wear her glasses. She preferred the blurriness to like block out the world. Me, it gives me anxiety because I can't see. So I'm like, anyway, that's a whole other conversation.
We're doing another sprint. Do we want to do a 30 or a 45?
I'm good with either, whichever you want, friend.
Okay. Do, 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 do. Scrolling, scrolling,
It just
scrolling.
means that I'm gonna jam to a lot more music. So
I have a deadline that I'm way, way behind on. So hence I came.
sounds like you want a 45.
I mean, I could use a 45, but I'm good with either.
We'll compromise and do a 35.
There we go. Excellent.
You says I'm an X because he lived below me in the apartment building. I worked a closing shift, and one night I decided to put together a TV stand, which involved a hammer.
Dun, dun, dun.
Becca! Oh my gosh! Hello.
Hello, Becca.
And CB lives in Scotland.
Can I go there? We'll trade. If you really want Florida, I will trade with you because I am all for going to Scotland.
And welcome,
Oh my god,
Maggie.
how does
Jules.
light up?
Did I?
Hello.
My insides felt like they did
Oh, so
too.
funny. Yeah.
Oh, Jules.
Long time no see. Hello.
Hello.
Let's see. Scrolling.
Oh, I like that.
45,
idea,
45,
right?
75.
It's
Okay. People are asking for 45.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I love that.
Let me. Do we want a fall or a summer 45?
Ooh. I mean, you should know what my answer will always be. So, but I don't know if people are ready for it.
Let's escape to the fall. Who
Okay.
Oh,
wants to
bless
say
you.
it?
Okay, good. Because some people are all like, it's not fall yet, it's still summer. And I'm like, I don't care. I
I'll
don't
say it because
want summer here anymore.
I'm currently there's like a freaking thing like popping up in my laptop because there's a heat advisory. So yeah, F summer.
Ooh.
All right. Here we
I love
go.
this timer.
Ah, 10. We're not doing a 10-minute sprint.
No. How
Yes,
dare
fall.
you? We're all on the same page, friends.
And Eva says fall. Okay.
Aw.
Awesome. So, if you guys want to be distracted, you may answer the next question in the chat. Any advice for writing dramatic kiss scene? Since I just wrote one. Help! And in 3, 2, 1, go! Alrighty. That was another sprint. Woohoo! Oh my goodness.
Woo!
Ah, so much is going down. It's so great. Ah,
Excellent.
it's a happy chapter. Like, what is this?
Ooh, I mean, hello. It's about time. They need one. At least, even if you're going to pull the rug from under us after, give us a little ebb and flow in there. Oh, lie to our hearts.
Hmm.
Just enough to keep us wanting to go to book 2.
True. Yeah, it's what's going to suck us back into wanting more. So,
Oh my goodness. So, yeah. Happy times, happy times. How'd you do, Des?
I did good. I got 1,004 words. So,
Nice.
I finally got some momentum because I was struggling.
Oh
So,
no.
words were not coming at all. So finally, they're moving. They're moving, and I do have an outline of the chapters, so I know what's supposed to happen. I just got to find the right way to write it the way I'll be happy to write it. So that's always the annoying part. Just like, is this the best way to say this line? Is this the best way to describe this? Is this the best dialogue? Anyway, that's me. How about you, Esther?
Sort of grandma came to the picture and be like, you need to talk to him. You need to stop avoiding things. And they kind of talk, but not really.
Grandma.
She kind of like swerved the conversation, be like, I avoided you because this like, if you're gonna confess to a girl, it shouldn't be like an afterthought. And it was like, but do you realize that? She's like, that's why I avoided that. She was like, no, we're not talking about this. And I'm like, oh, we're on chapter 20.
Oh no, yep.
But again, teenagers, some of them are
Ah,
really good at swerving things.
oh
And
yeah, absolutely.
yeah.
Den-
Everything is in the avoidance.
Yep.
So,
Denial, drama, end of the world, everything's falling, sky's falling,
yeah.
every problem.
Yeah. So that's where she's at. I mean, she's not oblivious to it because her friends already pointed it out, but she wants to be oblivious because if she like says like, yeah, I see his feelings for me, then she has to also think, do I have feelings for him? And that's where she's like, oh yeah, no, I don't want to do that. I want to think of
No,
that.
let's not ruin things. Let's keep things the way
Yeah.
they are.
Yeah, he's like, I just got my friend back. Let's not ruin it.
Ooh, I relate to this from my childhood. Yeah. Avoidance.
I was
I did
like,
the avoidance.
yeah. I was like, last night, I was like, I'm avoiding this because it's just like, you know, it can get this book can get a little close to my heart. And I'm like, do I want to open those wounds and those memories? Or more
Daisy.
like, when do I want to open those wounds?
Fair.
So,
You're prolonging this
We
as long
shall
as she is.
Yeah, right. What is it? Life imitates art.
Mhm.
Art is imitating life this time.
yeah.
Yeah, so Esther's volume, your
What?
volume was pretty low. I think it's a little better now.
Yeah, I got better. It was low and robotic for a second, but then it got better.
And CB got 194 words. Heck yeah.
Biko, CB,
And their favorite line, Bruce's face had taken on an eerie green hue. His eyes were phosphorescent. He was incredibly angry, and if he got any angrier, he would turn fully green.
Ooh, like the Hulk.
It is the Hulk. It's a
Bruce Banner. Yes. Okay. So you're on point because that's where I went. Aha.
It's much better now. Yay! Awesome. So a lot of people came in, like Dolores, hello,
That's a word.
and Kat, hello, and Adrian, hello. I don't know if I said hi. Hi, Jocelyn. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So I am at 48,378 words in this draft so far. So
Yay. Yay.
I'm so
yay.
excited. I'm so happy.
It's coming along. It's coming along.
It is. Ah, yes.
Oh my god, why is the day going so quickly? Stop. I just looked at the time. I was like, what? Why?
Yeah.
It was 3 a second ago. Anyway. Mhm.
So to answer the question, any advice for writing a dramatic kiss? Adrian said, engage the 3 senses, build up to it for some time, so the reader is begging for it to happen. When it does, it should be a relief for characters and readers alike.
Mhm.
Then immediately follow it up, or even interrupt the kiss with something dramatic and urgent happening.
Oh, and then rip us out of the moment. No.
And Tiffany says, always make it about the emotion. Why is it dramatic? Is someone hurt, lost? Are things ending? What is happening to make it dramatic? Tears, screaming? For me, the emotion is the best part.
It is. That's the part that gets me in the feels.
Excellent. Yeah. And those were all the answers.
What do you mean by dramatic? Why is it a dramatic kiss?
Like a first kiss.
Ooh, that can go so many ways. So depending on the emotion you want, depending also on whose POV is if the POV person, it's their first kiss or they're giving someone's first kiss. And even more so, you want to build that slow tension of like, is it happening? Is it going to? Oh my God, are they getting closer? And then all of the bubbling emotions and feelings and physical stuff that's happening because you're like, oh my gosh, with anticipation. And then
Also, the
like
senses, you kind of like pick up on more things. Like if there are any like specific like hues on their eyes, they have a little bit of freckle. If their scent is like stronger because you're like really close. Do you feel their breath fanning over your face? Do you feel like electricity running through your body when they touch you? That kind of thing. Also, if it's the first kiss as a couple, or if it's their first kiss point, because that's another dramatic thing. Because there's an entire anxiety that comes and stress when it's just your
your
first kiss
first kiss.
point.
Yeah.
I will keep these things in mind. And CV says, good, I'm glad the description worked. And JL says, no words that time. Spilled my iced coffee and had to mop the kitchen floor instead of write.
No,
That sounds terrible.
Oh, both the needing to clean something up and then losing your iced coffee.
Almost finished writing the new ending of story I am editing because I moved 12K to the next book.
Ooh, that's a chunk.
Mm-hmm. Like 2 seals fighting over grape at the end of Iron Man 2. When Tony and Pepper finally kissed at the end of the movie, I was like, finally!
Yes.
That wasn't Tony's first kiss, but I'm not sure about Pepper.
I don't think it would have been her first, I don't believe, but that would have been interesting.
I'm not sure who Blanche Devereaux is.
Golden Girls. You don't know Golden Girls? Golden
I'm
Girls.
not going to be able to say anything because everyone's going to guess. I haven't seen any of the Iron Man movies.
I've
First
seen
one
I've
is
seen like
amazing.
I just don't
1 and
like
2 maybe.
I just don't like the character, so I'm like, I'm not
Mm.
gonna sit
Uh-oh.
through
Uh-oh.
a couple hours of a movie of a character that I don't like.
Mm-hmm. I feel that.
So
I feel that. Oh, Blanche Devereaux, sassiest woman. Oh,
now I do know who Blanche is.
okay. You know who Blanche is.
I
Okay.
know.
Okay.
Love me, Blanche. Love me
Dolores says, going to start eating lunch while I edit some Vela episodes so I can send it to a friend.
nice.
Iron Man 3 is amazing. I liked the character before I liked the actor.
Mm. Yeah, I would say that when I did see the first one, like I definitely liked his character more than I liked the actor. Maybe because I had some about the actors back in the day. And then I was like, okay, I like the character. And then I think I saw part 2. Think I saw movie 2. But I'm also just behind on so much Marvel, period. It's not even like a personal thing. It's just because I'm behind on movies.
Like, I
I don't like
personally,
the
I
character,
really
so
love his Sherlock Holmes. It's
He did
fun
Sherlock Holmes?
with Jude Law.
Oh my God. I did not remember that.
There's 2 of them out.
Huh. Interesting. Now
They're
I'm a
good.
Jude Law fan. But very intriguing.
Mhm.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah. I will sometimes put those on. So the Sherlock Holmes was in the Dollar Theater in college. So it'd be midnight. And I'm like, why not? Go watch it. I think I saw it 5 times in theaters.
I mean, if it's $1, hell yeah.
Yeah, it was so good.
I remember we used to have a Dollar Theater over 30 years ago. It was like, yeah, that's gone.
I think the cheapest that I pay back in the day, I think it was $3.50, maybe $4. And that was, I remember there was, I think tickets, like movie tickets, were around that by the time She's the Man, Amanda Bynes and Channing Tatum.
I love that movie.
I saw it 3 times on
Is
the
that
movie
the soccer
theater. I'm like,
one?
Yeah.
yes,
Where she pretends
I
to be
love
a guy.
The shirt one.
yeah.
It's so good. It's so funny.
It's like,
It's
do you
so
like
ridiculously.
Oh, love it. I own it. It's just like so fun.
I quoted it so many times back then when I saw something. I still do.
I don't like
Do you like
Gouda,
cheese?
but I'm
My
like,
favorite's Gouda.
still Gouda. I love it.
Oh, so good.
So Fog says, I am a deaf Marvel fan, but I started reading it in the 80s.
Nice.
Yes, I need to watch the second one. The second one is so good. Oh my gosh, with the hook. Oh, yes. Torture sequence. Heck yes. Anyways, CB says there's 2 and they're working on a 3rd, but it might be a while. I have been waiting for the 3rd Sherlock Holmes movie for decades. It feels like. I'm so ready. I saw Oppenheimer as well.
Oh, that's right. You saw both. The
did.
Barbenheimer
I
weekend.
did. I saw Oppenheimer at 10 and then Barbie at 2:40. And then last weekend I saw Haunted Mansion.
Oh, you had a good movie back-to-back experience. Nice.
I might go see the Ninja Turtle movie soon. So
Oh my God.
it's animated and it looks good.
I remember. Yeah, I think I've seen the commercial.
I love the style of the animation. So it looks like they actually cared about what it looked like. What a concept.
Right? How crazy to actually do that.
Yeah. Okay. Next sprint.
Yeah.
Are you feeling another 45 or bring it down to a 30?
Whatever you want. I can do either because I have a lot to write.
Okay.
Let the chat decide.
Decide, chat. 30 or 45?
Let us know. I will take a sip of my coffee while you tell us.
What? Coffee, reading, writing? Is drinking coffee?
That's wild. What is that?
I mean, at least 3. She got 2 out of the 3. Right.
True. I am
Coffee
coffee and writing. Reading if you can reading back what I'm writing. which I'm trying not to do much of.
All right, we got a 45 and another 45.
Oh, okay.
Got a black cat.
Yeah. Hello, kitty. I know,
Yes,
Roy.
Roy.
You're precious boy.
I will give you snuggles during the sprint. Don't worry.
Yay.
Okay,
I'm
let's
excited
do
for it.
this. Oh, question.
Ooh. Question.
How do you pull a character out of a downward thought spiral?
Oh, God. Oh, there's so many factors, though. Okay. Thing to think about, friends.
It's mine.
Maybe a dramatic kiss? Just kidding.
The very downward thought spiral that could be a panic and anxiety and what does it mean?
All right, let's do the sprint in 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm gonna snuggle. I'll be back. Alrighty. Oh, that was the third sprint? You did 34. Yeah.
Yeah, it was. Because I wasn't here for the first one. That's right.
Welcome back. Welcome back. I snuggled a puppy real hard
Yay.
and made some dumplings.
Ooh.
So, yes.
Yummy, yummy.
I picked up a bad habit. I either eat lunch or I nap. Today I napped, so I'm hungry.
I mean, I like me a good nap.
Yeah. So, yeah. Oh my gosh. I did get a couple of words, and I found an awesome playlist that's Enemies to Lovers to listen to.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's fun.
Nice.
And yeah, that was my whole sprint.
Cuddles, dumplings, and playlist. Love it.
Music. What'd you do, Des?
I'm now on the next chapter, and I got 1,300 words exactly, which was weird. But yeah, so the words are happening, and I'm still very far behind on my where I need to be, but at least I'm making progress. So
Exactly.
that's what's important. Will I make tomorrow's deadline? I don't know, but fingers crossed, friends.
I mean, you got coffee and the rest of the evening.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't need to
Yes.
sleep technically, so I mean, I know for real, like I had to wake up really early today, so that would have sucked. But I don't think I have to wake up that early tomorrow, so I think I can stay up till the wee hours writing. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Mhm, mhm. I don't know what I missed.
I finished chapter 20 and started writing chapter 21.
Nice.
I gotta like my teenager is fighting with her mom, and it's just like, I'm like, I don't like you, Mom. You're just being unreasonable, and
Oh
you're
no.
projecting. Like, she's projecting things that her insecurities after whatever happened in her marriage with her dad.
Mm.
And it's just like, this is not good. This is not good.
Aw.
I mean, it's supposed to be not good.
Yeah.
Even though it's the fun and games, it's just like they're not doing well.
You're doing your
So-
job then, yes.
I just thought of something evil I could do to my characters.
No.
I'm like, it's going too well right now. Like,
Damn it, she couldn't let it last. Dang it. Our boys.
I'm
I
sorry,
mean,
Victor.
she is the Panner of Terror. So
I
what
know,
are we
but
expecting?
we had a moment of respite. I thought, it'll last a little longer.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Oh dear. Okay. Eva enjoyed her nap.
Nice.
Phoebe got 58 words.
Thanks.
Had a bowl of cereal and package of chips and not eating anymore tonight.
Okay.
JL said 249 words. Very
Nice.
nice. You can get solid words in the next hours and you can stay up late doing anything you want.
Well, no, not anything I want. I got to finish the book, but it won't be done by today for sure. So even if I stay up till the wee hours. So, yeah.
And ghostwriting story is turned in.
Yay!
Now I'm playing in my calendar and Notion.
Oh, she loves that.
Sleep? What's that?
Today I won't know, and that's okay. I'm a night owl, so it works.
Let's see. I might do that. Cat's not letting me sleep more than 6 hours.
Oh, kitty.
I was not that well spoken as an angry
Oh
teen
my
with my
God.
mother.
I was so bad. Like I hated it because the more angry I got, the quicker I'd cry. So I wouldn't like so it I ended up writing letters after like a cool down period to try to express everything I felt that I couldn't express during the argument.
Yeah.
So that happened
I
often in our
was I was
house.
the silent teenager. Like my mom
Mhm.
will talk and talk and talk, and I will be like just looking at the floor, not doing anything, like nodding. Just
Mhm.
like let her talk. And when she was done, she's like, "Do you have anything to say?" And I will be like, "Nope." Like I
Yeah.
just wouldn't engage.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, my mom would
And
have beat my ass. She wa-
Stephanie is kind of like an in between. Like she tries to engage, but when her mom kind of like rejects anything or everything that she says or turn her words
Mm,
against her, she's like, okay, I'm just not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna shut
mm,
up. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry. I feel
mm.
bad for her.
Oh, well, so will the
But
reader.
yeah,
Yeah.
I only started to like talk back when I was in university, and my mom
Mm,
didn't wasn't used to it, and I'm like, the difference is like now when I'm adult, now we can have a conversation because we
Really?
are both adults.
mm. Yeah, it took a lot
And
for my mom and me to get there.
she did not like that.
Yeah, I imagine.
Really did not like it.
She's a Puerto Rican mom.
And yeah, and she
Yeah.
did not like it at all because she was used to like my brother was the kind of teen and child that would fight you back all the way.
Mm.
Like all the way. He wouldn't shut up and he wouldn't
Oh.
back down at all. And I was the entire opposite. Like I wouldn't say anything. So my mom would at least know where my brother was standing on and
Mhm.
but she wouldn't have any idea where I was standing
Mm.
because I wouldn't say anything at
Oh,
all.
wow. Hmm. Yeah, that wouldn't have worked in my household,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Hence, I would like try to explain, and then I'd cry because I was angry and frustrated, and then I'd get more angry because I'm crying, and so I'm like I look like I'm sad, but I'm like no, I'm upset, but I can't.
I'm like that. I cry when I'm upset. Like
Yeah.
Uh,
but yeah, my mom eventually told me that she would like she was mad that my brother would like talk back, but she was madder at me because I wasn't saying anything. So it wouldn't like we wouldn't reach a resolution, and I was like it wouldn't matter. Like you already while you were talking, you already had the entire movie already set up in your head. It wouldn't
mm,
matter any at all what I would say. So
mm,
I would just not say anything. So it would just stop. I would
mhm.
avoid it.
Yeah.
I think the only times that I did said something back was I was a teen by that time, and I said one of the milder bad words in Spanish, and it's just very mild for all the bad words in Spanish there are. It was just very mild. And my mom automatically like slapped me on my mouth in public and I was like, "No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I you if you that was how you were brought up, great, but that happened like 20, 30 years ago. This is not no." Now and I told her, "I if you try that again, I can call the family department on you. Like I'm not stupid anymore. I can
You
do
were a
that."
very progressive teen then, because even in my
Yeah.
teen days, it was still a thing in Hispanic families to do. And it wasn't
Yeah.
something where kids were like now that they're like, you can't touch me because I can. Back then, when I was a teen, it was still like, I could shut you up, child.
Yeah.
And it
And I
wouldn't
and
be a
I
thing.
and the funny thing is like I told her like you can like scold me. You're within your reasons because that's your parenting, but I will not stand for you hitting me in public. That's
Mhm.
nope. That's not gonna happen. No, I'm too old to. Like I don't know, I think I was 15 or 16.
Mm.
I'm like, I'm getting ready to go to like get my grades to go to college. We're not doing this. No.
Mm.
Yeah.
Fair.
And I was the only time I like really talked back to her because I was like, no.
Yeah.
And I knew how much my brother really resent my mom from hitting him when he was younger. So it's like, no. You did that with my brother and see where that ends. Like, we're not doing that. No, no, no.
Good times. Good times.
And
I
yes,
was not
Eva.
an easy daughter.
I am cackling. Eva's mother was a silent type. One of the worst things I ever said to my mother inspired karma to hit me square in the jaw. I was not emotionally mature until my late 20s.
Mm.
Diane says, volatile teen with aloof silence. I won. That wasn't what I wanted. I wanted them to listen and hear me.
Mm.
And Roy just scared a cat awake.
Whoops.
Any of you familiar with Maya
Yeah.
Angelou? She speaks of her mother sometimes in her poetry and interviews. One quote spoke to me a lot, but reversed, where my mother was great when I was young.
Mm.
And here is the quote.
Wow.
Um,
Interesting. Okay.
Diane says, you kind of lose respect when they are afraid of you for speaking up and out. When you realize you hold the cards, their threats don't hold weight.
Mm.
My uncle, who was a cop, once told me that as long as our parents didn't leave a mark, they could spank us.
Mm.
Fun times.
Yeah.
Not so fun times. So the question was, how do you pull a character out of a downward thought spiral? We had some answers.
Mm.
Choose either an external or internal interrupter, like physical interaction or dialogue from the outside world interrupts their thoughts, or characters' internal dialogue shifts / shows growth.
Nice.
My question to the question, as a major depressive who spirals a lot, same. I get yanked out of it when someone forces me to think about that something instead, such as a catastrophe. Example, I had a bad spiral about a month ago, and I work in a TV station. We had a bad technical problem, and me solving it broke the spiral for the most part.
Gotcha. Okay. So some form of distraction where you have to use your mind, like something else.
I had to be literally be forced to abandon the spiral.
Pivot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Shock the brain.
Not thinking about my own emotions is what breaks it. That's the simplest way I can put it. Nice. And Diane says, I let my characters be. I let them process it as anyone would. I wouldn't allow anyone to put their hands on my emotions and feelings. So why would I do that to them? I am their creative voice, not their puppeteer. That's an excellent point. And yes, Gwenna. Hi. I had the day off, so ha 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 ha.
Excellent.
And Gwenna said, I like my characters to be sociable, to slowly build mental strength and resilience. So for most characters, they need to find their confidence and inspiration through reliance on others. In my experience in life, I would be nowhere without my friends, and certainly 6 feet under my partner. So I find reflecting that in my fiction helps me connect to it more and create a better story.
Hmm.
I'm glad you enjoyed the timer.
Yeah.
I have an answer because I don't think I have ever written a character that went into such a I don't think. And it's reflective because I never had it like a spiraling thought like so badly that I couldn't like easily pull myself out.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have any character that have gone through that.
I have like I've had my characters go through mini spirals for various reasons. And I think it's
they
like
get anxious, but
yeah, and I've written one where she like literally is somewhere and she's spiraling. And it was and usually like Jules said, it's an external situation that kind of pulls them out of it, out of like they have to get pulled out of it. They can't ignore what's being knocked tapped on them at that moment. So usually that more external than than internal, something that kind of pulls them out of it usually interrupts the thought process.
Eva says, give them a new purpose. One of my characters nearly loses herself a few times, and in each situation, she's reminded of the alternate part of her life, this other path to joy. New purpose
Seems like you need to chuck the brain to have them like halt and be able to focus on something else.
So, are you guys up for one last shorter sprint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll give me enough time to have dinner and stuff.
Do we want to do a 25 or a 30?
I'll say 25 because I have to stream later. But if anyone wants a 30, they can have it too. It's only 5 minute difference anyway, so.
Do 25.
I mean,
And in
5
honor of
minutes,
Des,
it's
I will do this one.
different.
True.
Ta-da!
Oh, that looks heavenly. That looks delicious. I need to make a new cup.
That's so
Yeah. Then there's
pretty.
Bella, who stared out the window for seasons.
Literally. For multiple seasons.
Cool. So we will forego a question for this last one so we can wrap up after we're done and start in 3, 2, 1, go. did it! Yay! Pause music so I can hear.
I was typing the last few words.
Woohoo! So I forgot what one of my characters smelled like, so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm like, did I ever describe it in these 48,000 words? I don't know. So yeah, that's fun. Yeah, I'm at 48,746 words now. So progress has been made. Heck
We like
yes.
progress. We like it.
Uh,
I went and made a new pot of coffee
Yay!
and got another 1,000 words. So yay. Yay, yay. And
You-
whoa, what
It's
is
flowing
what?
for you.
Thank God. I needed to desperately. Morgan's also doing a TV pilot.
Mm-hmm.
What?
She did a poll on her community tab
Yeah.
about like only focusing on the third book of her trilogy or pivoting to do the pilot challenge
And do
as
both.
well as working on her book. Like do both or
Of course. Morgan. Morgan.
If anybody can do both, it's Morgan.
Morgan, it is.
yeah.
Ooh, I like everyone getting this
That's-
like screenplay bug. That's
CB got 96 words, and Morgan was inspired.
love it.
Eva says, my screenplay isn't a series pilot, nor is it new, but it's a paranormal thriller of sorts.
Like it.
Nice.
You got this, Morgan.
So what did you do, Esther?
I wrote more on chapter 21. I found a way out. I was like debating how do I reel it back to what Estefania wants to hopefully convince her mom to let her go where she wants to go. So I kind of like found a way that kind of works, and it's annoying too. So I'm like, yes, for annoyance and tension, but still getting what I want.
Yeah.
And now we're getting into like they're going to the movies. And she's realizing they're kind of like going into pairs where she did not notice before. And I'm like, here we go. We're getting back to the fun thing. So, yeah.
Yeah, we like it. We like it.
Yeah. The manuscript is now at 32,314 words. And I still have so many fun and game scenes. I'm like, I was trying to keep this over 70K. It's not looking like that. Because I'm not close to the midpoint.
Oh, okay. Where are you at?
32K.
Okay.
Yeah, because I'm at 32. If I'm aiming for 70K, my midpoint should be around 35K, and I'm no close to that. Like, nowhere close to it.
100,000 later.
Like-
I've hit the midpoint.
No. I'm just hoping that I can get
That would be-
there between 40K to 45K, so I was still within 80 to 85,
I mean,
which
that's
is not
still good.
that bad for a
Yeah.
YA contemporary.
No,
I just don't want to get too close to 90K.
I mean that makes sense. Yeah, because YA contemporary romance kind of book.
Yeah, it
So-
shouldn't. It for Trap Pop, it shouldn't
Yeah.
be too big.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Roy is whining. I'm
I
sorry.
know, poor Roy.
Tiffany started working on newsletter stuff.
Nice.
And CB says 5,540 words for the day.
Whoop, whoop.
30,571 words out of 80K. This is my
Nice.
last draft of the story, and I just sneezed twice.
Bless you.
Eva says, do any of you have a little tripod that fits your phone that can move around easily? The one I had didn't move around easily. Kind of stiff and already snapped apart.
Mine broke.
this?
I had one like that
This
that
is
also
sort of
extends like
Yes.
long.
This is the one that I use for the desk, and I mean they're
Oh, I
pretty
like that it's
bendy.
cool. Very
Yeah, they're pretty
customizable.
bendy.
Nice.
And then I have my tripod,
Yeah, I have one of those. Well, I
which
had.
stands.
Boy.
Both of them are got it from Amazon.
Yeah, I got them from Amazon. I just picked what looked decent to get and also decent priced at Amazon. Amazon.
Yeah, I don't think I ever pay more than 20 or 25 for either of the
Yeah.
tripods, and they're pretty good. I mean, this one is like 4 to 5 years old. That one I think is 2. They're babies, but you know,
Yeah, mine
for
was
20
not that
something.
old.
Oh God, Roy, he's so cute.
Oh,
He's like, it's time to go outside.
he's like, take me.
Yep. Okay. Dolores says, that sounds crazy. I couldn't. Probably with the
Morgan stuff.
novel and the TV pilot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Eva says, just keep writing. Cut words later. That's the fun part.
No, it's not.
Snip, snip.
It's not.
Bless you. Allergies are the worst.
Mhm.
And yeah, the extender part that holds the phone snapped apart on the one I had.
Yeah.
The legs were not bendy. I have a taller one that anchors onto something. Its extender to fit the phone also wore out.
Yeah, mine fell forward because it was top heavy from the phone, and then the part that holds the phone snapped off. I was
See, I used to had an affiliate link, and I think a lot of my videos still have the affiliate link, but they not gonna work because I'm not an affiliate anymore because no one was using it. Because
Same.
it had the link for this, for that one, for my astrology kind of set for my desk, my keyboard, my mouse, like everything you see on my videos was there, but you know, I mean, you still probably can find it. It's just I'm not gonna get anything from it, so.
fair. Roy's being
All
sassy.
right. Yeah.
Love it.
CP says, I hate editing. I used to have a tripod for my video camera, which I could also put my phone onto, but I got rid of it when my camera broke.
No.
Sad day. Well,
Morgan, the editor, says, yeah, it is the fun part. Yeah, but says 2 editors.
Yeah.
So
I already gave myself notes for revising the first act, and I'm like, I'm not looking forward to this because I gotta move a lot of scenes around.
Mhm.
thank you both so much for coming.
Thank you
And
for
thank
having
me in
us.
the chat for coming and showing up and talking. It's been great.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah. So in about an hour and a half, this lovely human will be streaming. So yeah, if you need more words, head on over. Yeah.
To
So
coffee
let me-
rewriting.
coffee
Yeah.
reading writing. Let me find an outro video. Haha! Found one.
Yay, that was quick.
So see you all later. Bye.